knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. Boom, boom, T-boom, T-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, T-boom, T-boom, boom, boom. We will get.
Abusiame ma unyina obi bia akwaba. Mejiri so ba de adaroma wo ho ye bronya no ana ewom no wo. Mejiri se wo ho ye. Anopei ewie anadwi baby a wo hwe me bia no medin eye Dr. Ren. Ushia me a utimi frɛ me nzema akotokodehia. Utimi frɛ me Ghana ba, utimi frɛ me Ghana ni. And I the 24th of December. And I yenua mama ba ne birthday, freedom fighters. Yenua ba kukudufo ne birthday. Wuni mama ba de no ane se ukwa mama ba page a ubetimi awish no happy birthday. Anopei awie enwumre yi se wo Australia michia me mama Merry Christmas. Who Canada nzo me ma Merry Christmas. Who Libya me ma Merry Christmas. Who Qatar. Who United Arab Emirates. Important wo nyina me ma Merry Christmas. Who Ghana nso dia afisia pa o afi aya ni eba enawo in strength. And then you marry ana anapay ana ewie wo China ni how michiao. Maybe I will be no wo Jordan a michiao Mo Ali also hwe Dr. Ren Free Jordan ewo YouTube so. And I no one komo bi edi topic no aneda ho no. Ghana is dead. Very simple. Me no be chasa nkomo we na yafa adesua bi efiri nkomo a me ne oba abeche no na mesere we bebu no we young man young woman na wutie Dr. Rena bomodi ana yi wasum na tie. You can also share the video and a friend is saying program no a me ne wo bi no ene ye baba bedi eho enkomo. Ghana is a dead country. Ubega say, hey, doctor, odi asem namo, na Ghana, dead. Meaning, so what today I won't so the Amamenkai will say Ghana has been pronounced, say, we are a country that is a default nation. In other words, you need sika, you debetia, a car, ye dear. A canwa, ye dear, no, in Simunu, a canimono. You need sikampo, nampese, a quaqua kutia, ye ka. It is a wuti, say, Ghana, yedeka yintimintu ya yeka. Simply put, a chese a kwanzu a yeko sestre nkofo sika se nkeja ye budget a ye wono ye bitimi ahye yase na etimi di aboa no. Ghana sika no ekogege ye bosia boy ekoboy ye no. Yintimintu abosia no ensihu a eda bosia no so. Enen mene wo chasa nkomo we. And very, very important. It's very, very important. Say bedin komo we. Now I see you on Facebook so. Ras Kutuka, I see you. Ebusian komo me no ba bedini and komo bia is very, very important. And we have to understand, say, woman no aye woman Ghana, me no me no ye free aye woman Ghana muno. We need to understand, say, so woman ni be ye ya say enye ya efri me na wo mienu yesu ene ye ban aye dead di kire ye man Ghana. Ye wo ene ye bi ene ntete bi a me ne wo mienu 2023 say yetimi sua ede kan ya brabo. Ene ye ben ana say adesua ben. Niyama Aye Johnson, Merry Christmas to you too. About ye inshra na 2023 aye ko remu no. One fa de wakoma so a wo hwehwe bia no on fa ndom no on fa inshra. Abusia tie sa asem we ye because they're very important. Tie ni pa mama. You see, say krobia betum pon a na ayesa citizens na e wo kro ni mu no. Omunya ntiase say they have a part to play. Wo part I will be playing say you'll be honest and truthful to the country, irrespective of which political party is in power. TME, because it's very important. Very, very important. You see, we share in a discussion. I'm saying Ghana, Ghana, and it's going to take us 10 to 15 years to even go back to the days of the previous government, the John Mahama government. And at that time, the $1 was the sum, 4 cedis. Say, Ghana person will call $1 4 cedis. It is going to take us 10 to 15 good years. My Ghana, the country has been destroyed by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his MPP political party. I am not here to denigrate or to disrespect Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo because he is my father, because he is the father of Ghana. And so, but I'm here to speak to you as a citizen who is also a stakeholder in our national development and our nation building. Can you think about it? Say, can you imagine, say, if it was Mahama and what Tiso and Obeba and Omar said Tepe, the finance minister, it declares said Ghana a bankrupt, and Ghana is a default country, or Ghana is insolvent. Can you imagine the uproar, the insult, the disrespect to this Gonja man? You see, Ghana was broke not in 2022. Ghana was broke not in 2021. Ghana was broke not in 2020, but rather Ghana was broke in 2019. Why Ghana no painful womu day ni mu womu di wo man no so no womu nya no kwafo. And I say it with every blood within my body. We are being led by people who are not honest, who are not truthful, who are deceitful men and women, who claim to be the latter-day saints, whose rise to fame was to just denigrate, disrespect, malign others, for us to believe that they had the solution to our problems. Little did we know that these men were thieves, were armed robbers, were criminals, always wearing white. You see, let me tell you here. So 2023, don't be deceived by fake pastors or prophets to tell you, say, Ghana is going to be a better country come 2023. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Why am I saying so? And Ghana, ye di kosi ye kope bosia, o baby ebe kubiano. na amanfo edwane because ye din Ghana no enya akono biem enti ye kopa bosia bo a ye nya bosia enkobo tiemie aminchia eye me nuanum mo hwe me efri sunyane oba de enhyira mo ontine nim emfa nkyere mo wonye makoma so ade emfama next year nyame ya adom me ne omienu ye koremu a don't expect anything from the President Akufo-Addo. Don't. Ya se me ne wo kasa asem we. Ya se me ne wo chesa asem we. Ya. But we have to understand. So we being citizens of the nation, we have a part to play. Now, minim sa we are aware say Ghana is broke. Minim sa we are aware say the finance minister abe declare say Ghana insolvent. They said you declare GN Bank say insolvent. Said you declare UT Bank say insolvent bank. Sana sees here the finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta was say Ghana no muno. Ghana ni nyina no. The 275 constituencies, from the north to the south, east to west, or see Ghana nyina insolvent. Let's just say a car ye diempo intimin to yaka. Yenisika yenihwe. And I know who say maminchia aye inteme free. And I know ubanso a message when you want to share to platform be our was be because we need to speak truth to power. Not things be as because as someone making a young Mitna Radio Su 2019, I can say Ghana is a broke country. Me now for be no money President Akufo-Addo, omoda so amene ne ye adwuma. Emu bi ne ka kire me say, Doc, President Akufo-Addo amemu we. Na me ka finance ministry team no. But CCA me nka ho biem because me o Kristoni a me so me Nyankopon a me ginidi. But some nkofo we omo som Nyankopon no mu nginidi no mo ya akohifo. Omo ya atredifo. Now they don't have the country at heart. And that as he speaks to me, Ghana is a broke country. Now the investors being so called Ghana, woman so pursue who the we are Ghana, ye seek a some so tier and son of the sika papa shame. Woman so quiet, woman research, woman so to woman's connections are woman and the light at to Ghana so and you be catch them say Corona woman quiet investment woman a chrono a crobia or me broke into no quiet investment 2020 2021 2022 no sa investment no enko banfa so o musika be hye into woman twanyansa into investors no enemy di ho nkomo say enya de o metumi akwa invest e wo bi krom because of a year woman findings. ADNT Anna 2019 Dr. Ren me can say Ghana was broke. Ye di eja see ye 2 million ya chiresi. We sure say sana a ye twi kasa ya kanwa. In 2019, Akufo-Addo be president obekaya woku ogugu banks bebre, including GN Bank. I'm very passionate and I always talk about it. And I'm sure said those that have followed Dr. Ren Mate several times me talking about the collapse of Dr. Indum's bank. It was a deliberate, it was a witch hunting, and it was something that ought not to be done. But Akufo-Addo, Ken Ofori-Atta destroyed Dr. Indum's bank. I'm sure said today you have heard about Data Bank. Data Bank is a Ponzi scheme bank. It is just like Men's Gold. The only difference, they said, Men's Gold dino M ne din kind, and a Data Bank dino D and a din kind. Today, as I speak to you, people that invested their monies into Data Bank, Eco Bank, Musika. This is the finance minister, the bank, our Nuankasa, any new animal, na dofunomo, ye gadget pomo, bombodia, building. No knowing it was just a Ponzi scheme. And so what? Depositors musika at that Data Bank, Ombeko Bank, all the banks across Ghana Womo offices yatum yesi workers enkoye adwuma wo fie dentia workers say womu suro because says customers ne ba womu bank wo no mo baji womu sika enam so mu nya sika ma womu ntin their life is what is under threat. They are being threatened into no my day to a friend's a bank nim amo my do omu na akotene fie just to protect their lives. Yezi yabusia empempi no ya ye din koma ye nin komo wa ase be gu Ghana ni mu ase na emum ye paniye ye mpayin fo be ti ase se wan kasa wutiri ho a ye yiwa yi bone eno ti ase ye kasa na sebio ye man Ghana no ye sika no a ese ye de hwem obia ma ne so so eso me ne umie no so so etimi ahyehye ne ye sani a wochina bi ahokyere nti ye man kofa eye Libya enkoka so mo kohwehwe greener pastures. Senia wochina bi ye mane nkoko na Morocco emom nkowu ewo sere so eni nsuom se wo mpeso mko do Spain. Abrabon wo bi ehhehye ne de yeye. Enti twase ye nso a ye oman Ghana no ye de yeye. Sa abrabon na ye boni nti no ye wo bibia efe ne democracy 4 years bia ye kofa obi anase ye koto political parties so bi so aba so wo na embedi yanim because yesusu se wo na embedi nkomo bi na wo nkomo diem no wo kire yen se wo de wo ba wo beye wei e de aboa ama ya abrabo etumpon enye sa abrabo no wo mbeboa na ama ya abrabo no aye weso abrabo no be de ebetumpon mebu sa 2016 what to aba ma MPP kanokore wabrabo etumpon ana entumpon eyasem wa mebisa di nokore wabrabo etumpon be honest and say it wabrabo ntumpon so be honest and say it besisu bie me say bisa otu aba 2020 edema His Excellency Akufo-Addo, has your life been better off? Because you see the politicians to say MPP sold their message to us. Say ya to abama wo mo a sabio eye your friend is saying fair mahama time ye to tumu a ekoso no se wo mo nko ade wo mo ba eye petrol bo be ye fo ama fair ufri eye friend is saying sa komono na wo ba techia prices no ka bo ne be ye fofofo ufri techi na wo ko osunsu a ne bo e be ye fofofo ene me bisa wo 2020 eye first ene 2022 ekosoro anase yateso amanabafo fa compare 2017 ana 2016 mahama mo yeto omo so aba ye pamo wo mo se omo ye incompetent fa compare okokan wono mo endwene abrabo no ho enkwa achi beka kire so ewiase ne ekọ na ewie ye a enuemu be ye de wono mo boa omo ye nkwasiafo wo mo nimde eni adwene enu nti no wo mo kasa ya de nada ade atu omutrim sesa abrabo na ekọ na nimu a ewiase na ede abra ewiase na ekọ na nimu a abrabo no be ye de wo mo boa entisa because wo mutu kwan free Ghana no ebedu UK no UK a wo mutu free Ghana bedu UK no their life has not become worse but their lives has become better than emra wo mutu Ghana, which means say sa kasa no eye kasa bia sabio one more very responsible leaders and a debium the sansem no to woman matrim ne omoma no agye di say okay, it is not their fault because they want to run away or shy away from their responsibility. Papa bia won pese obebo brama ne mba bia no de bia no wo blame wo bi or the blame bi eyensuo ne toye eni ntina mantimi ankwa adwuma we ne be fe munti ana amama oboa. The father is running away from responsibility. Osha President Akufo-Addo amemu here a memoir they've run away from the responsibilities and wo abusia sefem so yetumi gina simpie so ejina platform so a ebi mu kra no Akufo-Addo ko gina so a wotehwe ye free platform a obebo fombo ne nyina ne se wose John Mahama $1 no a yesesa eko 420 pesos no enye wono de woni ne pamfo bi te se bawomia alaji ba besesa Ghana shebre because the fundamentals of the MPP no womdi bu wo man a fun economy no is very weak. Enemy bisa fundamentals no etesay What's the $1 at the same? Unya the same, I will see this. Me assure say was the $1 no anka be pese $1 no se san enka beba from because ado ema yete ase say ekufu ado a no wo opposition me yete ase say John Mahama mbu amanmu ni ye eno nti wo no be fa no be bu ni ye no be bu ni ye dia ye meni umienu ye ho beto ye abusia panyini a ye tu no so wo behwe abusia no so wase ye abusia etimi ne wo kase ye ne Ghana de ka efiri nesi ekọ Akufo-Addo ontumi ntutu kwan bahad bi enye se ompese obetu kwan yo nesi wontumi ntutu kwan bebrebe because odi rough no odi agora obetu kwan akọ countries bi so a okọ a won bebi amanfo obeche no because wo de ka ye be jojo meni umienu ye mampanyini because e ka wodi enti enti wa hwe ni obetu kwan akọ France na investors ewo France omudi omusika abehye Ghana economy mu no ebeka kire Macron se abrantie wo ye wodeka mane ntua wontua ya emane nko ni kurom Kwame Nkrumah kan se mi kire ye Kwame Nkrumah kan se mi kire ye waka kire ye se wo broni na wo kọ no nya se ni pemu no wode ko eye wo mo Kwame Nkrumah nyansa mu ana omo modern ba together ana omo pam wo broni no ana obroni ko he obroni ni nyese wo ko because wono ni kurom no diamond ni bauxite a yedi agro no a yetu a yedi che wo mo no wo mo ni kurom no ebi ni wo we ma meti ase se ampa Akufo-Addo mu yankofo bi a woni na busua yankofo bi a wo mo ndo wo man Ghana die enti na me kasa. In 1957, ye nyina ya pese ye gi fanwodie free obroni nsem no Akufo-Addo abusua de omo so omo mpe fanwodie emma me ni umienu na nipa ono so wo mpe fanwodie ma me ni umienu no eye den na sa nipa no obeye president a ofiri so obema wo fanwodie eye economic fanwodie because from the beginning, from the onset, their mindset was made up. They had a mindset that nothing can be done by the black man ever prosper. I've told you many times, say, some man kofu you're from the new propagandist political party, MPP, no, they don't believe in the Ghanaian. And that is why anytime when they come, they take us back to the slave masters. And a Ghana, Sabio, would you for when it to Rwanda, and who won for source in Ghana? Would you for when it to South Africa, when we independence in the 90s, when we won for source in Ghana? Would you for when it to a Malawi, a better in Ghana? Oh, Mimpesa Meka Tanzania, the sons and daughters of a Patrice Lumumba, oh, dear Crady, a dutem. Perhaps a year Patrice Lumumba map the Omo ye keteka ebe connected Tanzania and the other neighboring countries. And so Akufo-Addo baya. Wabe dekasa. Oh, Emmanuel free say Akufo-Addo mo koye a friend so mo koye omo ko dwaman so ko ball bosia eye kenke party. Adenti omo say eye omo ni gi say omo akopa bosia ba omanko IMF. Omo be ye kenke party. And as uncle for no also see yanda oma say oma say your mind om dia come back to IMF. Sanko for no how. Oma say me no me yanda oma say because they've taken us to IMF. These were the people who celebrated say yanko IMF. And today they are saying to you and I, so we should celebrate them because IMF now they demonize to us as a people. You see, every another besina me tie that Lumumba and Yumnoa, the latest song now waboro. Me tie na me say ampa. Onipa wa ya wofon yemfa ewiase ana kuro japade emfa nhye nensa. We ya papa, we ya maame a wotie me ne. Me ye sure say wankasa wo ma wa wo mo. Wonim se emu bi no wo wa E wo mse wo do wo nyina de na nso wo ma no wo mu antum se akwabena de oya akoda bia ono de sebio ana kwame de oya akora bia na adwene mu do nti dachi bi no me japade bi wo wa me de be hye ne nsa ana me boa sanso na me sure said wo hwe wo ma na antum se abrantie we ana baba wo we de se me de japade hye ne nsa wontimi nhweso bi mpo na mpese abeso emmabunu a omukaye ho. Timie. Yo, Joe Coleman said, Doc, face the country is very strong in the West and Central region. Why not put up a candidate on the parliamentary level and get a couple of guys in there to give them hell in the parliamentary houses? And then, bro, it is something now. All of us have to come on board. You know, any the biamekase area no awutimu no baby awuti no we share young guys a womo ba na young ladies or mobile we are very popular a year friend is a region and a constituency for the respect to no let us know now how we can support people because here the friend is saying afum or no western region I think say wasa area ho afum ebe stande enti nyina ye de aho ode ne betai afum echi. What do you say? Some of us, we may be looking at certain seats. Either say Elembele or Jomro. I would not like to go to Jomro because the lady is already doing one or two good things. But maybe I may be eyeing the seat of Elembele. Come 2024. Maybe. So you see, we have to understand. A friend is saying, about these leaders who promised us to say they were going to make our lives better. I have told you that you have to be careful of somebody and they have nothing to show. And I be away, and I made them away, and I made them go school or jail. Look at the results. I will be our CSA or call jail. Edemaye. I quite say one go school or jail. Because so we call a school pon ekodum pempen so a the answer we and say answer wo ma wo meburu no wo di wachi no wo life better than sanya na tie no abrabo no aye bono. Everybody wants the best for themselves and their family. And that is the reason why in Great Britain, UK, now visa. Now visa no so would now be do airport work around. Yes, I be questions near Busan near when I say answers are what they mano and when here you can be returned back to your country because we're born to by. And to Krono are born no, and you will be an or back cronim or the best and the back cronim. Because they want the best for their people and not the worst. And this what Badam Ghana, Ubedu Heathrow Airport, because Heathrow no United Kingdom and you're ready so be Badam for. But so we a doctor. Nasa wunya working permit there, obepesa obema because when him say when him dear one yansebi. We are athletic person, we are very a friend is saying a sportsman, or person what Jew. Or nurse or pursue. They always want the best for their people. So as a human being, as a people, as citizens of the nation, we also have to demand the best, not the worst, for ourselves. And let me announce to you that every constituency what Ghana constituency be what Ghana be owes a year a tune of 5 billion Ghana cedis. Constituency be edeka. I'm say 5 billion credit or formula. Yes. Constituency be edeka. Ye ka ye dear. Ye the UK dear can Bosnia abo free UK, Bosnia abo free France, Germany, USA, a year friend said Luxembourg, Australia, China, ya de sa kanin na ko bobobomua me nua ba wutie me nua ba ma wutie me wo da che no ekofo ado mo aton wo da che. We have to tell you, we have to inform you. Let us be real to ourselves to deal with real things. Let us not shy away and say, oh, and then Dr. Ramudio, we are not negative. We are telling you the truth so that we can find solutions to our problems. Because I have told you that I am somebody that I was taught by my uncle that life is a problem-solving world. So we came to this world to solve problems. When I wake up, I go to work because I'm going to solve somebody's problem. And when I solve that problem, I get paid for the problem I have gone to solve. Why don't we solve our own problems? Why don't we find solution to solve our own problems rather than always gallivanting and globetrotting to look for solution from somewhere? Our solutions might differ from the solutions how the Americans got to where they are. Our solutions might differ from how the Chinese got to where they are, because the thinking of the Chinese might be different from the thinking of the Ghanaian. We need to have solutions to solve our problems. But if we are going to solve our problems, we cannot solve our problem with this good for nothing political party calling themselves the New Patriotic Party. As I speak to you, I have told you, and I say it on many platforms that I see MPs and ministers on. I say it to them boldly. I say, when I look into the MPP cannot give Ghanaians any leader in the next 10 to 15 years, because I don't see men and women who are credible that can change the fortunes of the nation that will come from the MPP political party. I am telling you, I am not being biased. I have not seen any, because when you go to the parliament and even you read the Hansards of what the thoughts of their contribution to argument, to debate, you ask yourself, is this the political party for many years we have been referring that they have the men? I beg to differ. They don't have men. They just have talkatives, people who can talk and steal your money from your pocket. That's what they have. They are the empty barrels, always making the most noise and shouting as if they know something. Meanwhile, they don't. Let me speak to you as a Ghanaian. Let me be bold and tell you that we don't deserve the worst things in life. We don't deserve the least. We don't deserve the good. We don't deserve the better. You and I deserve the best things in life, because that is why Christ came. He was born in a manger and he died to sacrifice for you and I to get the best, not the worst. Why do we sit down and allow politicians to give us an inferior governance? Why do we sit down and watch a Kufuor give us a governance that is not befitting of the Ghanaian? If you don't know, let me remind you that once upon a time, you see, the Cartharians years ago, they were nowhere near to the shining star of Ghana. Once upon a time, you see the country called South Africa, that you and I, our brothers, go there to look for jobs, and they get jobs and they send money back to Ghana to feed our mothers and our aunties. Once upon a time, if the South African want to travel to United Kingdom or Canada or America or wherever, any part of the world, he would need a Ghanaian passport, because at that time, their country was not a country of peace. We led the way. We were the shining star. We were the hope. Along the line, what happened? What happened? How come the baton fell off? That even we are looking for the baton, we seem not to find it. Looking for solutions, we seem not to find solutions. Pastors have become deceivers. Chiefs have become tribal bigots. And politicians are sucking the little blood that we have left in our body. Who bewitched us? We have become haters of our own. We have become destroyers of the good deeds. All thanks to this NPP government. whose rise to fame was just to malign and deceive Ghanaians. Today, look at the country we have. We can't even pay our debtors. We can't even pay the interest on our debts. We can't even hire nurses in the year 2023. We can't even pay teachers and public servants. We've collapsed banks. We've collapsed indigenous businesses. We can't even pay contractors. We even school feeding programs. We can't even feed the children. Even children, the basic education kids are even without textbooks. It is because we went out there in 2016. We queued long and we voted for a deceitful liar. We voted for Nana Kwekubu and Sam Ado, who lied to us. That we should eat the fruits in the middle of the garden, and that when we eat that fruit, we are going to have salvation. Little did we know that we were eating the fruit of sin. Little did we know that we were voting for sinners who would only sell the nation's future. I have told you. Let me tell you again. And we know that when it comes to United Kingdom, this is where the sons and daughters of Akufo-Addo's family, they reside. But we are not afraid of them. Because whoever speaks truth has the power. So we will continue to speak truth to you. And when we speak truth to you, share the truth. Not only through social media, but when you are having a football game with your friends, share the truth with them. When you are doing the armpit, when you are playing armpit together with your friends or colleagues, share the truth with them. When you are on the church, share the truth with them. When you are in church, when you get 5 minutes, 10 minutes, share the truth with them. What is the truth? The truth is that you and I were not born of any inferior God. The truth is that you and I deserve the best things in life and not the worst. We don't deserve to eat the crumbs of Akufo-Addo's. We deserve also to have our share, fair share on the dinner table. How come that a country that is all blessed in the north, in the south, in the east and west, yet we seem not to get things right? Today, it saddens my heart to tell you that a nation that our forefathers toiled so hard and gained independence for us has yet again been destroyed by those who cut the glory of us short in 1966. These MPP people, when we were flying and sailing high, they cut short of the glory of the Ghanaian in 1966. Here we are today again. They have taken us back. It is going to take us 10 to 15 years, according to economic experts. We saw the city appreciating. And I said, look at these 419 hoodlums. Look at these Azan Agrada people. Look at these people. We make Jessica to pay our domestic debt, to pay doctors, to pay nurses, to pay teachers. Thinking, say, it was going to be a quick fix to fix the problems of the city depreciation. Now you have seen it again. The city is not appreciating anymore. It is rather depreciating. Because you see, when you have sons and daughters, crack addicts, drug abuse users, who we gift the nations to them on a silver platter to lead, we should not be thinking of anything good but the worst. And that is why today, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his cousin, who they claim went to Yale, have destroyed our nation for us. And they are happy because that is what they seek to do. All that they seek was to destroy the nation. Because you see, they don't believe in you, who was born from Narerugu. They don't believe in us, whose our forefathers came from Kikam in the Zimmer region. They don't believe that something good will come out of us. And that is why they hate you. Because for them, they don't have the talent and the gifts and the blessings to lead. And so they hate you who have the wisdom and the knowledge. And that is why every time you speak, they come after you. They will malign you. They will tell people that you are this and that we should gift to them the nation, and that they are going to transform the nation in 18 months. What happened in the 18 months? Nothing to show. They said that they were going to give each and every constituency 1 million, one constituency. What happened? They promised to build 88 district hospitals. What has happened? They could not even build one, and yet they jumped the number from 88 to 111. These are the people who claim to fame is nothing but deceit. And I take my time and I speak to you because I don't want to take much of your time. I want you to understand that there is hope. But our hope will not come from the MPP. We need to encourage ourselves, just like when David walked in the wilderness. And he said, "Ye though I walk through the shadow of death, we will not fear the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo when the MPP come 2024. And so I'm telling you that do not be afraid. Because we have seen who are the haters of our state. We have seen those who are the enemies of progress of Ghana. We have seen them. That is the New Patriotic Party. We have seen the Dankwa Dombo Buzia people. We have seen the destroyers of our nation. I was once upon a time an ardent MPP supporter. You can tell, you can ask people that grew up with me. They will tell you. That is why I'm throwing the light onto the MPP for you to see them pellucid, clear as possible. So that when you see them coming, not only will you flee away from them, but you will guard yourself with the armor and the shield to protect yourself from their deceitful nature. But I have to tell you, 2023 is going to be the toughest year for every Ghanaian. But since necessity is the master of all invention, I trust my villagers to invent new ideas that will propel or take Ghana from this darkness. I trust my northness. Oh, I trust my southness. I trust my eastern region people. I trust my western region people, the Nzimas, the Bono, the Ahafos. Oh, I trust my people to come out with fresh ideas. My people from Greater Accra, the Gans, I trust them. They have done it before. Together we can do it. But not with this new patriotic party people. Not with them. They are liars. They are deceitful people. Not with them. I don't hate them as an individual, but I hate the message that they convey. And so my plea to every Ghanaian watching me all over the world and those that will come and watch me, my plea to all of you is that we look within and find solutions to our problem, because 2023, no country is going to give Ghana money. You see, investors wanted to pump in a little money. And when they realized that we are not going to get the IMF money in this year, they retreat. And they are not putting their money into the Ghana economy. Let me be honest with you. We are not going to get the money in 2023 in the beginning of the month. It's going to take time. But even if the IMF money comes, which is the 3 billion, it's not going to do much because we owe a lot. So we need to start thinking if there is any box outside it. Or if we cannot think outside the box, let's think with the box. And look for solutions that will fix our problem. And I am saying that we have Ghana Armed Forces that sits at the Teshi barracks, and all that they do is polish their shoe. When I go to the Teshi, I see soldiers polishing their shoes. Why can't we use the Ghana Armed Forces to go into farming? After all, we pay them. And I don't see them going to any war. Ghana is not fighting with any country. So why don't we use the armed forces to go into agriculture so that we can feed our people, grow what we eat and eat what we grow, and that what we will have, we can also export it to the neighboring countries like Cote d'Ivoire, like Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Niger. We can export it to Togo, to Mali, so that we can also get foreign revenue. Yes, we can do it. Why don't we use our prisoners? Those that we claim they are outcasts, but they are never outcasts. When you come to America or United Kingdom, they still have a life to live. Why can't we use our prisoners and give them some lands in the OT region or in the Nzima region or in the Western region, somewhere for them to go into agriculture? Because the tax ahead in 2022 has come to an end, and in 2023 is going to be very difficult for every Ghanaian. Every Ghanaian. In 2019, when I said Ghana was broke, many people thought I was making up some stories. You can ask Uncle Thompson, the economist, and he will tell you, and he will share the same thing I am saying with you. We consume so much than what we earn. The president is about time for him to cut the gargantuan size of his army of ministers who are empty, and we have not gotten any good thing from them. So these are the solutions ahead of 2023. Let us go into agriculture, because when the stomach is empty, nothing can stop an empty belly. Empty bellies will always look for distraction, because an empty stomach is a hungry man is an angry person. And know that when a man is angry, if you don't take time, they do distraction, they vandalize. So we first of all have to feed the belly and feed our people, so that many of our people will not be thinking about going to steal people's mobile phone, break into people's Momo shop and kill people for money to feed their family. They will not be going and hijacking our people on the streets. No, we need to start thinking now and not tomorrow. Number 3, I've said about some solutions. Or number 4, we see we have some ambassadors. Ghana has some ambassadors outside the country. Many of these ambassadors are as useless as the word useless, and yet we pay them. You can count many of our ambassadors outside the country, and I don't want to mention it. We don't see any benefit that these ambassadors give to the nation. It's about time we call all of them back home to come and exercise with us. When I say exercise, exercising the farming, agriculture, businesses with us. It's about time President Akufo-Addo look outside and count the number of ambassadors that we have, and look at these ambassadors, all of them, and say, this, you are good for nothing ambassador. Come home. We don't need to waste money on you. Because we convert our cedis into pounds and into dollars to pay these ambassadors. The few ambassadors that we will keep, we should employ them. We employ them and give them a tax. And that tax is that they should be able to bring in investors that will come and partner with local businesses to thrive. Listen to me. The purpose of ambassadors is always look for opportunity for the Ghanaian that lives in that country, and also bring investors from that country to your country to partner with local businesses. And so if we have ambassadors who are not performing, we should kick them out and look for vibrant men and women who can do the job. And also, again, we need to start teaching our men and women the importance of gold so that we can add knowledge to our gold. We need to start teaching our men and women the importance of the cocoa that we always export to other countries and they benefit from it. We need to teach them. We have men and women who finish tech. Some of them do agric science and other businesses, other courses. They come out. And instead of us to benefit from the knowledge they have acquired from our universities, we don't. And some of them end up being photographers for Samira Bawumia, whether she is a slave queen, vice president's wife, is something that I know you and I sometimes ponder about. But the time has come that we put to use our universities. Yes. A country that we don't invest in research, we will go nowhere. Because it is the research that will let us understand the importance of the palm nut tree that we get from the eastern region. What can we use it for? So let us teach our people. Let us instill in our people that they were not born of any God other than the God that wants to see them prosper. And again, I say this, that one of the beautiful things I love about my great country, Ghana, is that when I look at the regions, when I look at the Upper East, the Upper West, oh, I see great talents. When I look at the Savannah region, the Northern region, the Eastern region, the Western North, the Western region, the Bono, the Ahafo, oh, I see people who are poised to work hard for their nation. And so moving forward, as a country, we have to tap into the strength of every region so that we can realize our potential as a nation and move forward. Let's throw away the tribal bigotry. Let's teach the Ghanaian that the Fanti is not an enemy to the Voltarian or the Ashanti, and the Ashanti is not an enemy to the Voltarian. Let's teach our people that what unites us is greater than what divides us. Let's teach our people. Let's teach our people that we have everything to do right and act right and think right for our nation and that of our children that will be born tomorrow. Let's teach our people. I see the sons and daughters of the Chinese doing well in the United Kingdom. I see the sons and daughters of the Asians in America do well. And I see the sons and daughters of the Indians prospering in the land of the foreign. I ask myself, what is the difference between these people and us? Pardon me. I keep asking myself, what is the difference between the English son or the English child and that of my Ghanaian children? What is the difference? What is the difference between the American child and that of my people from Ketu South? Or that's of my people from Bunkpurgu, Yoyo. What is the difference between my people and that of my people from Sunafo South? What is the difference? That they seems to prosper, but we don't prosper. What is the difference? Oh, the only difference is that they believe and we believe not. Oh yes, the difference is very clear. That the sons and daughters of the Gordon Gudgesbegs, they believe, but we believe not. They believe that they can go to the moon, and yes, they will think about going to the moon, but we don't believe. They believe that they can drive 6 lane going and coming. They believe. They have the faith. And not only the faith that they have, but they make sure that they put to test the faith that liveth in them. My people don't believe. My Ashantis don't believe in the Voltarian, and the Voltarian don't believe in the Ashanti because they have been taught to divide themselves. If only we can believe. If only we can believe. If we only can believe in the Upper East people and believe in the Upper West people, if only we can believe in the Nzimes, in the Fantis and in the Gans together, we will shine bright because we are the stars of Africa. I rest my case. God bless our homeland Ghana. Make our nation great and strong, bold to defend. If only we can believe. If only we can believe in ourselves. Because everything starts with belief. If you don't believe, you will not gain. It starts with belief. When the mind believes and the heart believes and the mind start thinking about solution, it finds solution to fix our problem. We should not always be believing in Akwesi Broni and not believing in ourselves. If we do that, we will be inferior to our people. We must believe. We must believe that yes, we can construct the road, because in 1958, 59, in 1961, 62, we constructed the Temamoto way with men and women who had never attended university. Yes, our people believed and they constructed. Yes, our people believed and they constructed the Akosombo Dam. Our old men that we say that they were worshiping some idols were able to construct Akosombo Dam. We today, we claim we serve a living God, and yet we cannot construct anything. My brothers and sisters, if we want to realize our potential, it is not the Akwesi Broni that will come and fix our problem. We need to look within, believe in our heart that yes, we were not born of any inferior God, and yet we can also solve our problem with the black man. I rest my case. Thank you. God bless you.